Nav, this is the bridge.
Nav.
Good evening. Just a quick question. Do we continue moving ahead on the same as the previous movements?
Yes, we are. I have the waypoint 4 selected, and we're going to keep traveling towards that.
Alright, so 098250.2 knots.
Point 2, it says target bearing for me right now is 101.
Alright, 101.
And point 2 knots is perfect.
Alright, copy.
Thank you.
Hello fellows, good afternoon. Welcome to one of the hearts and brains of the ship. I'm Oriel Caballero. I'm serving the Nautilus on board as a chief officer. The chief officer is usually the guy who's in charge of the main deck's maintenance, accommodation, and everything that needs to get maintained, repaired, and keeping in the best possible way. So let's follow me. Now they just asking me to do move this vessel at 250 meters on a bearing of 098 accordingly to the true north, and at 0.2 knot speed at 098, and there she goes. What I'm holding or touching right now, and it's one of the consoles for the dynamic positioning system that helps the ship move in a certain speed at a certain bearing, and in some case, some way, somehow we can maneuver against the natural elements such as the swell, the wind, the current, and we can keep the vessel moving in a certain way that won't lost the position, and the ROVs can continue navigating in the best possible way as required. Continue and walking around or showing what we have on the bridge. What I'm holding right now are, let's say in an easy way, these are the muscles. These are the elements that complement the dynamic positioning system. This is jet pump, bow thrusters. One helps you to keep moving ahead and stern, and the other one help you to adjust the heading, or where is she pointing, let's say in an easy way, where do we want us to keep the bow for not losing the position and move accordingly. Where's the wooden wheel that we usually know? Where's the wheel? Where is it? Those they do exist, but they are mostly for museums. That what we are talking is about the rudder. And the rudder is the wheel that help us to move the ship and maneuver her and navigate her accordingly, how we need to go from point A to point B. The ship, as soon as she is at the seas, she operates, she works 24/7. 24/7. It means that as well, the engine control room and the bridge will be always manned. And yes, we are maneuvering her at the dark, at the night, when there's nothing else you can see mostly than feeling the wind around you. Ships can't have like light bulbs as the cars they used to have, but in this case we guide ourselves with navigational lights that they have colors accordingly, that they will let us know how these vessels in the vicinity they are proceeding, how they're navigating, in the way how we can keep them away from them and avoid any kind of distress. But in this case, something happens. One of these bulbs that we have told you has been out of order. How do we find out that there's a vessel near to us, ahead, near, a beam, above, overtaking us? In any kind of situation, it's around us. We have to be aware of it. But how can we see it? For this reason, vessel has, let's say, these are navigational aids, radars that are ARPA and radar navigation that help us see how's the traffic around our vicinities. All of this electronical equipment can be out of order, can get damaged some way, somehow. For any kind of particular reason, they can stop working. For the same reason we are here, for the same reason the human beings, the mate, the officers, at the bridge, they are always here for any kind of situation that any of these sensors, any of these aids get out of order. We will know what to do, how to react, and what to do for navigating her in the safest possible way. So we have these eyes, you have the officer, you have propulsion, you have special dynamic positioning system for bringing the vessel ahead. But how do you guide yourself? How do you guide yourselves? Let's go back to school. Let's go back to the ages. Where are the maps? Where are the maps? Well, these are mainly known in the colloquial way, but they are mainly referred to as the nautical charts. These are the maps. In the right way, they're named nautical charts, that are the projection of a certain area of any part during the world, as we are now watching, that is mostly from the Pacific Ocean where we are currently navigating, and they are projected in America to a projection. You remember that the planet Earth is in a sphere, but then we have this sphere must be projected in latitudes and longitudes so we can guide ourselves. What is a latitude? A latitude is an angular measurement from 000 to 090 degrees that gives you position. Longitude is an angular measurement from 000 to 180 degrees that gives you time. Using both of these factors, we will understand where we are, giving us degrees, minutes, and seconds. Well, guys, thank you for taking the time and passing by and greeting us here from the bridge personnel. Always keep watching what our fellow ROV people doing, researching, exploring, and finding out what's going on below the water level. Thank you for paying attention to what are we doing at open seas.